90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days, viewers were introduced to Ximena Morales on Season 5, and she's had a lot of cringy moments since then. Ximena premiered on Season 5 alongside her then-boyfriend, New York native Mike Burke. Mike had never been in a relationship before and asserted that he and Ximena met on an international dating site. Mike flew to Ximena's native Colombia to meet her in person for the first time. Ximena has 2 sons with 2 different men and wanted Mike to be the father in her sons' lives. Moreover, Mike was financing everything in then 24-year-old Ximena's life. Ximena was a nail artist before the COVID-19 pandemic and relied on Mike's money while the pandemic was going on. Mike and Ximena had to communicate through a translator app and often had miscommunications. Despite that, Mike proposed to Ximena, and she said yes. However, during Mike's second trip to Colombia, he felt things between him and Ximena had changed. He and Ximena ended the season broken up, but the tell-all revealed that Mike was still in Ximena's life. 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days, viewers watched perhaps the grossest scene in franchise history. When Mike was kissing Ximena passionately on a bed upon arrival at their vacation destination, he let out a loud and long fart. Mike proceeded to say, "Te amo," but Ximena was obviously grossed out. Furthermore, Ximena found herself disgusted by Mike's other habits, like blowing his nose in a taxi and attempting to put his snotty tissue behind the driver's chair. However, Ximena put up with Mike's grossness and continued the relationship with him at that point. Neither of Ximena's sons had a father figure in their lives, and she was pressing Mike to take that responsibility. Mike already formed a connection with Ximena's sons before arriving in Colombia, and those relationships developed once he was there. Mike even asked Ximena's sons for their blessing to propose to their mom. Ximena encouraged her sons to form a bond with Mike, only to give up on the relationship, leaving her sons once again without a father figure because of her actions. She could have shielded her sons from Mike while she was getting to know him in real life to avoid their heartache. During 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 5, Ximena came to expose the truth about how she and Mike met. She said he approached her on a camgirl site and said if she would date him, he would pay for everything for her and her family, and she agreed. Their relationship started as transactional and continued as such, with Mike footing the bill for everything and Ximena giving him the attention he wanted. Ximena fostered that dynamic, which ultimately proved unhealthy. Ximena's Instagram page is cringy in and of itself. The mom of 2 avidly posts scantily clad photos where her poses are meant to be risque and sexy. Whether she is posing sans clothes with only a fluffy soccer ball or sharing a chaotic dirty mirror selfie in front of a mountain of products. Ximena's social media flexing is cringy. While Ximena does not respond to the lewd comments on her posts, it's clear that her content is garnering a certain type of audience. She also promotes to her fans where her adult content can be found. When Ximena introduced herself to the camera on 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days Season 5, she talked about how her sons had different fathers. Harold, Ximena's second son, was conceived with Ximena's ex while he was in prison. She went for a prison visit and was able to have sex sneakily. She got pregnant from that encounter. Ximena proudly relayed the story while she gushed about her prison beau. Ximena announced she had ex-boyfriends who were policemen, farmers, tattoo artists, hitmen, and drug dealers. When her sons were first interviewed on the hit reality TV show, they said they were happy their mom was with Mike and not her other boyfriends, insinuating they had been through bad experiences with different men. Even after her split with Mike, Ximena has continued to date many men whom she's shown on her Instagram page. Given her track record and historical behavior, it's likely she's exposed her sons to more of her sketchy relationships. During Mike's second trip to Colombia, Ximena made it clear that she was over their relationship. However, Mike's money was still funding Ximena's life after that. During a call to Ximena that was filmed after the split, Mike was heard trying to bribe Ximena into continuing to talk to him and be with him. He offered money and vacations. Furthermore, it was revealed during the tell-all that Ximena was still accepting money from Mike, even though she made it clear she did not love him nor want to pursue a relationship. Ximena has never publicly taken accountability for any of the cringy things she's done. She appears to be continuing the unhealthy cycle of dating different